Barnsley looking for points, with Danes running out to drag themselves. They're trouble down at the bottom, but it's Burnley here who've got themselves in front. 7 minutes, Ashley Barnes, as they look to take one huge step closer towards promotion, back to the Premier League. Barnsley just cannot get out of their half at the moment. As the ball is played in towards Barnsley, one handball, Barnsley's there, it's in! But it's not going to count, and the flag up on the far side. Barnsley, in fact, unbeaten in the last 3 games, winning 2 of those. They haven't won any of the last 3 games at home. And that is skied near enough out of the ground by Jennings. Keightley, here they come again, Burnley. Every time they come forward, they look dangerous. It's a good save from Steele. Keightley denied. Arfield to the edge of the area for Ings, and strike in the end was comfortably taken by the goalkeeper. It's a poor clearance out, but they'll take that, Burnley, as time is running out for Barnsley, as it is overall in their attempts to stay in the Championship. It's another home defeat for them. And Burnley are nearly there, Sean Dyche's side. Another win tonight.
Trippier finds Ross Wallace out on the right hand side. Wallace gets a yard of Blackett and puts it across goal, but Spector's headed it straight into the path of Dean Marney. And the Clarets take the lead. Spector got his header wrong, and it was a gift for Marney. Robinson launches the ball into the box, flicked on by Novak, and there's Makeda! What an introduction from Lee Clark. The Italian has only been on the pitch a matter of minutes, and with arguably his first touch, he's drawn Blues level. Trippier sends one up to the back post, and Duff's up! Michael Duff restores Burnley's lead. And as soon as Blues drew level, they again find themselves behind. Burke. Blues continue to come forward, and we want to find another way back into the game. Headed out to the edge of the area, only as far as Emir Hughes! Oh my word, what a strike! Emir Hughes sends a thunderbolt into the bottom corner. Once again, Blues are level. Corner to Burnley, Stanislas, headed away by Zigic. And he'll get there ahead of Burke. Goes back to Trippier. He picks out Stanislas, and the winger's in all sorts of space on the left-hand side. He goes round Packwood, and Vokes taps it in. Less than 5 minutes to play, and Sam Vokes looks to have given Burnley a win. Burke looking for Adeyemi. Edgar intercepts. Brilliant work from Adeyemi to win it back. Novak. First time ball out to Blackett. Blackett crosses, Novak flicks it on to Makeda! Another late goal from Federico Makeda. Snatches a point for Blues right at the death.
Goal scorer for Birmingham City, number 9, Federico Makeda!
And just look what that goal means to Lee Clark.
Blackburn on the fringes of the promotion playoffs, needing the points to keep in touch with the top six. Burnley with a chance to go 8th clear of 3rd place and looking to cement 2nd behind the leaders, Leicester. Well, this happened last year. It is a manner of protest for the Blackburn owners. We thought that was behind with the steadier waters this season, but that is the reason that that is back on. There's the touch from Rhodes, and Dunn, who has a talismanic status when it comes to this fixture as far as the Blackburn fans are concerned. That's hung up towards Rhodes. What clever improvisation that was to even get it on target. When you look at budgets, when you look at squad size, they are punching above their weight, largely due to this fella, Danny Ings, top scorer. Scott Arfield now has Vokes in the box, goes low, Vokes gets the touch, but the flag is up. A really good run in from the back, and there's Rhodes. Evans, now Conway. This is Jason Lowe. In towards Jordan Rhodes. He's allowed to take a touch in the box, and when you're allowed to do that, that is usually what happens. It might have been a while, but in the big derby, Jordan Rhodes gave Blackburn the lead.
Well, I just mentioned this, as a Burnley defender, you can't allow Jordan Rhodes to turn and get a shot in on goal. You simply cannot do that. And he's gone a long time without a goal, but he continues to believe that a goal is going to come his way. He works hard to create opportunities for himself. His first touch here, absolutely outstanding, and he doesn't even look at the goal. He knows where it is, and he buries it in the corner. Absolutely no chance for Tom Heaton. He's a top striker, Jordan Rhodes, and once again he's underlined that fact.
Oh, it's a terrible back pass straight to Danny Ings, who checks the flag. Can't finish first time or second. A gift pass up. And by Conway, Rhodes is there. So too Ben Mee. Arfield beaten to the punch. Rhodes. Back in by Lowe, too high for Varney. Yeah, an opportunity here. Conway's there. There's the cut back. There's the touch, blocked off the line. Well, Lowe thought he had done enough, but he was denied by routine but very important goal line clearance from Ben Mee. There's a mistake by Jones. Jordan Rhodes could be in here. Oh, back off the post. You can't help but feel that is another massive moment in this match. Dropped in and touched in. Equalising goal for Burnley. Shackle celebrates. They've come from behind to level it up.
Well, it's a brave header from Jason Shackle, but it's all about the quality of the ball from Ross Wallace. Inch perfect. This is so difficult for a left footer to drift this ball and make sure it doesn't land in the hands of Paul Robinson. There's enough pace on it, dip on it. It just drops enough to entice Shackle to get on the end of it. Robinson can't get there. There's not a Blackburn defender around him. It's a relatively simple header, but a quality ball in.
Arfield can cross it. Ross Wallace. Stab back. Danny Ings, it's in! Danny Ings has turned this one around for Burnley. Is the long wait, the 35-year wait coming to an end? It just might be, courtesy of Danny Ings.
Well, it's not the cleanest strike that Danny Ings has made this season, but what an important goal this could prove to be, not just in terms of this Lancashire derby, but in terms of gaining automatic promotion. Blackburn had a few occasions here to clear their lines. Paul Robinson's not happy. He felt he was impeded by Ashley Barnes, but they just don't clear their lines. The chance comes here to clear, and they simply don't. Ross Wallace does well to keep it alive. And when it falls for Danny Ings, he does the important thing. He hits the target.
Lowe will take it on. Oh, what an effort! And a superb reaction save from Heaton. Conway gets dead. Again, it's straight at Heaton. Lowe charging into the box. Hanley. Celebration for which Burnley have had to wait a generation. 35 years without a win in the East Lancashire derby, and Sean Dyche, perhaps on the way to the Barclays Premier League, has claimed the scalp that the supporters want more than any other. They had to do it the hard way as well, coming from behind after Jordan Rhodes had given Blackburn the lead and put them in the driving seat. But Jason Shackle, the captain, and Danny Ings, the tireless worker, rolled it home. And Burnley, Andy, have the win.
Well, an absolutely extraordinary second half. A really passionate Lancashire derby. We expected that. I did think Burnley could come here and do a job, but it's not always that easy in derby games. But they really kept on working, Burnley. And in Danny Ings, they've had a match winner all season. And that's exactly how it's proved in this game. And you can see what it means, not only to the fans, to Sean Dyche, but to the players as well. This is a huge win.
Waterpool back pass, and Kitely's in here! Big save from Matt Gilks. The game's first real opening falling for Michael Kitely. Terrible defending though from Blackpool. Trippier. Just one win in 4 for Burnley. Lost 2 of those games. Surely they're not going to let this advantage slip. Not like that! Because it's brilliant from Kitely. Spurned that glorious chance in the first half. There was no saving that. Just his 3rd goal of the season, the man on loan from Stoke City. And Burnley with that upward feeling. Surely the Premier League beckons. McMahon with the corner. A little over a minute to go. Shackle away. Halliday! Brilliant clearance. Magnificent from Trippier. Looked like it was heading in from Andy Halliday. And that is a quite brilliant clearance from Kieran Trippier. It feels like promotion, and it almost is for Sean Dyche and Burnley. Not the greatest of games overall, but Burnley won't worry too much about that. They've won here at Bloomfield Road by a single goal to nil.
Little touch forward from Ings. Barnes! Burnley in front! Ashley Barnes breaks the deadlock in the 22nd minute. Is that the first of Burnley's steps this afternoon towards the Premier League? It's a super flowing move from the Clarets. The cross precise, Barnes right on the end of it. Marnie's delivery absolutely perfect. And Ashley Barnes gets his 3rd goal since joining Burnley. Arfield. Almost got away from Perch. Who pulls him back. Burnley free kick in a promising position. Kitely with it. Oh, straight in! Stunning goal! Michael Kitely
with an exquisite Easter goal for the second time this weekend. He scored an absolute perler at Blackpool on Friday, and now he has driven this one in with pace, power and precision. Look at Al Habsi on the line. The goalkeeper hardly moves. Last few seconds. Burnley are in the Premier League. Sean Dyche, in his first full season in charge, has guided the Clarets to the top division in English football.
Burnley were defending their unbeaten record at Turf Moor. Leeds boss Brian McDermott was feeling the pressure after a worrying loss of form. They've been conceding goals at an alarming rate. David Jones could have added to those problems with a set-piece opportunity, but couldn't direct it on target. For United, Ross McCormack sent Matt Smith through on goal. His angled effort was dealt with by Tom Heaton. McCormack's finishing let him down when a mistake by Jones allowed United's top scorer the chance to open his account. He chipped the advancing keeper, only for the ball to come back off the post, and he couldn't put away the rebound. McCormack was more clinical with a header that put them in front. Smith's flick on, McCormack's finish, his 25th goal in all competitions. Burnley levelled before the interval. The unfortunate Jason Pearce could only divert Kieran Trippier's cross past his own keeper. It summed up their recent bad luck. Burnley's winner came from Scott Arfield. Ben Mee's cross found him. Arfield at the second attempt settled the contest. The Clarets are now undefeated in 14 championship matches, and the results enabled them to open up a 10-point gap on Derby in third place.
Burnley start the day third in the Championship, trying to put pressure on the front runners Leicester and QPR.
And the captain, number 6, Martin Craney.
One ball forward for Vokes to chase. He's got Ings square. It's 2 against 2. Oh, he just scuffed it really, did Sam Vokes. Just wouldn't fall down for him. Here's David Jones. Winds up a shot. Butland beats it away. Trippier, the fullback, has gone forward. He's teasing, cross in towards Danny Ings. Options left and right. The two has gone to his right. McCord is going to drive to the middle. That's a great pause towards Sifka. Great goalkeeping though from Tom Heaton. Kitely goes on the run to get the ball back. Ings in the middle. Kitely still goes on, and still Kitely. Oh, and almost. Storming run. Here's Kitely. Michael Kitely! Great way to break the deadlock. And a great way to end the scoring drought. Michael Kitely's first goal of the season. 65 minutes on the clock. Curly effort. Sifka is winding one up here. Let's fly. And Heaton is equal to it. Arfield. He wanted to exchange passes. It might fall here for Sam Vokes. The flag is up. It won't count. If it goes in, it hasn't gone in. Barnsley snatched something. Wiseman. Jacob Mellis. Scotland. Jason Scotland! Whistles around Turf Moor. And now they turn to cheers because Michael Kitely's goal has won the match for Burnley. They've beaten Barnsley and they've gone top of the Championship.
Welcome to Turf Moor. Things proving a bit of a struggle for Birmingham City at the moment. Just 4 points from their opening 6 league games. It's their worst start to a season in 25 years. Burnley come here unbeaten in 3 in all competitions. Michael Duff. Time to pick his pass. He'll get the ball back again though, Duff. Good running in behind the Birmingham defence. And Burnley take the lead. Just 3 minutes gone. It's Danny Ings. 6 goals in 9 appearances now for Danny Ings. Novak allows it to run out wide to Chris Burke. Still going Burke. It's a great run from Chris Burke. Oh, it only needed a touch. Novak couldn't get that touch. Just too much pace on the cross from Burke. Good ball in towards Arfield! And seconds into the second half, Burnley double their lead. Birmingham caught cold. And Scott Arfield, who joined on a free from Huddersfield in the summer, gets his second goal, his first in the league, beyond Darren Randolph. Stabbed away by Dan Burn, but only as far as Arfield. Here's Ings in between 2 defenders. It's Ings! It's 3-0 Burnley. And you feel now no way back for Birmingham. We're only 9 minutes into the second half. Dan Burn initially failing to get the ball clear from danger. And Danny Ings has got his second goal of the match. Burnley lead 3-0. Well, the Birmingham fans have finished in good voice, but they're taking nothing from their trip to Turf Moor. Burnley running out winners by 3 goals to 0.
When it comes to football, this means everything here. A quiet Saturday lunchtime on the Lancashire Hills has just been loudly interrupted with Blackburn Rovers banging on Burnley's door. Marshall, connected by Kane. There's a real chance for him to get forward in this game. Plenty to his left, including Tom Kearney, who wants it on that left foot. Great save from Heaton. He's had very little to do, but he's been called into action and has come up with the answer.
Well, that's the sign of a very good goalkeeper, keeping your concentration when you've had nothing to do. But Kearney does well, just lets this ball come across his body, tries to catch the keeper out, bending it.
David Jones, Stanislas. Trippier, bit of space here for Stanislas. Right to Needley, brilliant goal! That is magical from Junior Stanislas! It's a moment that may just win this derby on the East Lancashire Hills. Marnie, this is Arfield. That's a terrible ball, back to Jordan Rhodes. This could be trouble for Burnley, and it's gone in off Duff. What were Burnley doing? Jordan Rhodes will celebrate. A calamity at the back for Burnley. And just when Turf Moor was about to celebrate, Blackburn Rovers made their presence felt. And this is Danny Ings, the race on between him and Williamson. And Danny Ings has been pulled down by Williamson. And this could be trouble for Lee Williamson, who's only just come on the pitch. And there's the red card, and Blackburn are down to 10. But in doing that, he may just have saved the point for his team. The 100th episode of Lancashire Neighbours ends in stalemate.
Oscar Garcia's made a pretty solid start to life on the south coast. Good save from Thomas Kuszczak. Pressure this from Burnley, Michael Duff. Lua, blocked by Heaton. He's gone for a corner. Just 3 defeats in their last 29, Burnley. Can't find the breakthrough here as yet, though. And another ball goes across the face of goal. David Jones, free kick. Turn by Ings, right the way across to the back post. And again, Michael Duff just unable to provide the finish from close range. Trippier's ball in, good jump by Vokes. And a good save again by Thomas Kuszczak in the Brighton goal. Brighton looking to come forward. Duff doesn't deal with it. Chance here for Orlandi. Blocked by Heaton. Joa trying to make room, and Burnley eventually get the ball clear. Slipped down the line by Ings. Needs a decent cross. Brighton managed to half get the ball away. Ings with a challenge, on by Vokes. And it's Ashley Barnes with the overhead kick. What a story that would have been against his former club had he hit the target.
Free kick played long. Burnley looking to try and open up. Charlton here, Trippier's cross. And it was played into such a dangerous area where Sam Vokes was waiting to try and fire Burnley into the lead. Trippier. Great cross. Opening goal of the game for Danny Ings. His 10th goal of the season. And Burnley in front. Stand the coattails of Queen's Park Rangers at the top of the Championship. Burnley, and they're in again here. It's a superb finish. Vokes just had to get on the score sheet. What a finish that is from Sam Vokes. Whenever they've come forward, they've looked dangerous. Stanislas has done well to hold it up. Inviting ball in, it's off the woodwork. Fantastic football from Burnley, and that deserved an end product. Vokes! Oh, what a finish. A brace for Sam Vokes. And that's 3 goals in 2 Championship matches for him now. Impressive from Burnley. A 3rd straight Championship win. Goes from Jones, down the line he goes, and Ings is onside. Danny Ings, when in this position, this is the usual outcome. His 18th goal of the season, giving Burnley a perfect lead here. 6 minutes on the clock. Held up, and glanced home and in. Patterson against his former club. Equaliser for Huddersfield Town. Martin Patterson just glanced it on home. This is Jones on the turn, fine turn as well, and Smithies gets right behind that. Jones with the free kick, really good try, and hits the woodwork. So unlucky. And in the end, the follow-up from Tracy was blocked. Trippier, he's got in behind. This is Ings, he's got another one. He has another one. Back in front, Burnley go. 4 minutes before the break, Danny Ings doing what he does best. Options here for the free kick. It's played well down to his right by Heaton. Hamill's delivery. He's onto the roof of Heaton's net. Ings is on a hat-trick. He's done brilliantly well. Oh, until the finish. Sent over the top. This is Kieran Trippier. Can he get there? Yes, he can. And Burnley have a 3rd goal. Kieran Trippier has rounded it all off. Fine finish from such a tight angle. It's a good hit. It's a good save as well. It's drilled in. Patterson's there, and they've got another one. At Huddersfield, to the final moments, Patterson has his 2nd goal back at Turf Moor. Brave it was. Still the flooding forward, Huddersfield for a late equaliser. Oh, is it to be? How have they not scored?
And now out of the relegation zone before the visit of top 2 Burnley, unbeaten in 14 in the Championship. for Stanislas. Got in a little bit of trouble here because Duff has been dispossessed. Tom Heaton makes the save. Stanislas as well to whip the ball in, and on the end of it is Ashley Barnes for the opening goal. And a first goal in a Burnley shirt for the former Brighton man. In for Danny Ings today and filling his boots in style. Stanislas really with a bit between their teeth. Marnie. It's Bear, the new boy. Hamer denies him. Still the danger though. It's back in towards Barnes, and Hamer is there again. Keeping Charlton in this game. Heaton with the long clearance. Comes through for Barnes, and down in the box goes Vokes, and that's the penalty. Dorian Devitt, their match winner against Bournemouth in the week, has conceded a penalty. And Vokes, who won it, scores it. Hamer dives out of the way. Goal number 21 of the season for Sam Vokes. Burnley 2 up. There's Garovic, the substitute over the free kick, brings the sprawling save from Heaton. Ball taken short to Marnie in stoppage time. Burnley toying with Charlton now. He hadn't conceded a goal in the first 3 games under Jose Riga. This is Kitely. Kitely's cross leaps in. They've conceded 3 here. That wraps it up. Kitely will try and claim it. Came off Johnny Jackson, I think. This kind of sums up Charlton's day here. First defeat in 4 league games for them. Burnley unbeaten now in 15. 3-0.
Poor ball out from the back, that's inviting pressure. Considerable pressure, down goes Vardy under the challenge from Shackle, and Andy D'Urso points to the penalty spot. An 11 for the season. And he loves playing against his former club, doesn't he? 5 in the last 6 against Burnley for Leicester's top scorer. Moore, a firm challenge on Kitely. It's out as far as Kieran Trippier. Flick on header, and it's off the post. Kitely. He and Arfield will look to get into the game more in this second half. The wide players for Burnley in by Trippier. It's gone all the way in there. Goal! Danny Ings. Oh, it had to be him. You switch off at your peril with Danny Ings around. Oh, it's a poor ball by Talat. And this could be really costly for Leicester. Big save from Schmeichel to deny Vokes. But what on earth was Richie Talat doing there? Well, he's trying to find his goalkeeper, just didn't look. And Vokes denied by Schmeichel. Very reminiscent of his father, wasn't it? Now Dyer gets around Trippier. And the header is wide. And it's a really good chance for Jamie Vardy. He can't believe he's missed it. And with that miss, May goes Leicester's hopes of going back to the top of the table.
It's Watford Burnley at Vicarage Road. The Clarets looking to edge a step closer to the promised land and a return back to the Premier League. Towards Troy Deeney. Turns and shoots. Deeney! Spectacular! No stopping them. 21 for the season, and what a way to bring it up. Scored twice against Sheffield Wednesday recently. That is a cracker. Angle delivery from Tracy. It's a brilliant delivery. And it's put in by Barnes. Or is it? It's been ruled out for offside. From the Guggen. Deeney scored a cracker already, and very nearly has another. Sacked him before he ended up going to Turf Moor. What a job he has done there. And Burnley getting closer to an equaliser. Through from Baird. Piece of handball. And it's into the side netting. Free kick played in, it's off the line. Really deep delivery. Comes to the corner and the heads go up. It's a really good stop. Burnley knocking on the door of an equaliser. But it's Watford here. Anya to make it 2. Does it have the legs? No, it doesn't. Where are Burnley going to get an equaliser from? Sent in from Baird, and a chance here, and a goal! Oh, they've left it late, but Arfield is the man that's got it. Armenia's clearance away. They are 1 point closer to the Premier League. They left it late, Burnley, to salvage a point.
Different route completely taken by Huddersfield. Oh my word! Oliver Norwood with a simply outstanding goal. Stunningly executed. Look at him on the left of your picture. There's nobody near him. It's a crowded penalty area. And the volley takes one bounce before going into the Burnley goal. It's going wide, and then suddenly the ball... Patterson couldn't quite hook it over. Vaughan feels for handball, came off the chest of Duff, but actually the assistant on this near side has given it. It's a penalty kick. Well, the ball striking Duff. Off his chest and down his arm, it looked like. Vaughan slides it in past Heaton. It's a dozen for the season now for the Huddersfield. Arfield, he's got Stanislas on that far side.
Ings and Vokes in the middle, 2-1. Sam Vokes, but it will not count. The flag is up on the far side. That's a yellow card as well to add insult to injury. Jones. Clayton just left it. Vokes hooks it forward. Ings, has he got the speed and the pace? Has he got the finish? Yes, he has. Burnley are back in it. Plenty forward now for Burnley. It's towards me, who is able to get his head to it. Vaughan on the chase. Duff, though, will turn and doesn't quite get there, and that's a foul on James Vaughan by Michael Duff, and he knows what's going to happen. It's a yellow card. It's his second of the match, and Burnley will end the game with 10 men.
Portman Road, the venue, as Ipswich Town entertain the Championship leaders Burnley. Crossing from Tunnicliffe. Bounces around awkwardly inside the box, and David McGoldrick can't get the shot in. Typically accurate ball in from Trippier. And the volley back across from Sam Vokes goes wide. I think the whistle may have already gone. Almost fell for McGoldrick. That's a clearance which is more height than distance back across the penalty area, but Luke Hyam hoists one back into the box. Tom Heaton came and didn't get near it. It struck a defender on the line. It may well have been Trippier. There were half appeals for a handball. Tunnicliffe to make some room there. Ryan Tunnicliffe. Oh, shot through a crowd. And Cole Scouse goes just wide. It's Loach's clearance. McGoldrick. Great touch and volley from David McGoldrick. 5 goals in his last 4 games here at Portman Road for Ipswich. Nice looking ball across. It's on by Jones. Back in again. Arfield! And Burnley take the lead. It's Scott Arfield who glances in the header. Just his 3rd league goal of the season. And with 10 minutes to go, is that the goal that keeps Burnley at the top of the table? And a wonderful start to the season for them. Sean Dyche's side take the victory. 7 wins in a row in all competitions. Welcome to Ellen Road. Burnley travel here as one of the surprise packages in the Championship this season, having made their best start for 12 years. Leeds have lost 2 of their last 3 league games. Back again. There's a chance for Vokes. Good save by Paddy Kenny. Trippier. Ball played in. Vokes got the initial shot. Challenge coming in from Sam Byram, but it's found its way in. Scott Arfield gets the opening goal. And having scored against Birmingham midweek, he makes it 2-2. And Burnley take the lead. Here's Tongue. Back to Michael Tongue once again on the edge of the penalty area. Blocked by Varney. Good save by Heaton. 3 wins in 4 away from home prior to this for Burnley, so their away form's been pretty good. That's a decent looking ball in as well. Vokes, second time of asking, scores. Burnley lead 2-0. Paddy Kenny saved the initial effort, but 3 minutes before half-time, Burnley have made it 2. Cormac and Aidan White over the free kick. Delivered to Juve, who... Juve. 2 defenders in front of him. Austin. Free kick for Leeds. In towards Smith. And Leeds have got a goal back. It's the substitute, Matt Smith. Maybe there is still a chance. 11 minutes to go. Leeds trail by 2-1 now. Matt Smith. 2 defenders trying to keep him in the corner. He's done well to get the ball across, though. Good punch by Heaton. And the shot back across goal once again. There goes the full-time whistle. Burnley have held on here to record a famous victory. Sean Dyche's side take the 3 points by 2-1 and continue their excellent start to the season. Burnley are the team to catch in the Championship at the moment, top of the table. They've made the journey to East London to take on Millwall at the Den. Here's Bailey. Filtered into the danger area, might fall for McDonald! Great strike! Robinson with a header down, and Scott McDonald volleys home. And Millwall take the lead. With the corner, Shay's around. Heaton's come a long way out here. Shitty tries his luck from a long way out, and he takes a deflection. And Millwall take a 2-0 lead. The league leaders are stunned here. McDonald with the first. Heaton got a good punch on the ball, but Danny Shitty back into a crowd of players. He took a deflection beyond Heaton. It's 2-0. Millwall lead. Ings out to Trippier. He loops up, chance for Vokes. And Burnley have got a goal back almost immediately. Sam Vokes continues to score well, 9 goals in 13 league appearances now. They played themselves out of trouble, nicely as well. Spread out wide by Ings to Michael Kiteley. Taking on Jack Smith, shooting opportunity here for Kiteley. Oh, it's got enough shame, Larry. David Ford was beaten, and Larry could do nothing else but turn it into his own net. It'll go down as an own goal, but the credit will go to Michael Kiteley, who got round Jack Smith, tried to bend it into the bottom corner. Larry deflects it in. It's 2-2. And Burnley have come from 2 down. And they go on to win this now, the Clarets. Jones. Off by Ings. Let's hit the inside of the post. There goes the whistle, an entertaining game ends 2-2. Nottingham Forest's win at Leicester last week was their first in 4 Championship matches. 2 defeats prior to that against Yeovil and Blackpool. Henry Lansbury, 1 of 2 over the free kick, curled over the wall onto the crossbar. Good effort from Lansbury, and the follow-up goes wide. Lansbury, really positive start by Nottingham Forest. It flicks off the heels of Michael Duff. The 2 waiting in the centre, it's just too high for Simon Arfield. Plenty of players forward, that looked like a handball, was it? And the referee has given the penalty. And a chance for Burnley here to go in front. Sam Vokes from the penalty spot and finds the bottom corner beyond Carl Darlow. Back by Lehigh. Yara. Jamie Patterson did well to get to the byline, chipped across and headed in from close range by Simon Cox. And Nottingham Forest are back on level terms before half-time. Chipped out wide by Gonzalo Yara. Mayiski. 3 waiting in the centre. Cox. Chris Cohen. Shalabar. Just curled over the top by Nathaniel Shalabar. Couldn't quite keep it down. Jamie Mackie has the ball and the full-time whistle goes. Forest and Burnley have to settle for a point apiece. It's finished 1-1 at the City Ground.
Nico Crancher again here with the dead ball delivery to lively QPR. In by Crancher, and this time it's in. Debut goal, Kevin Doyle. Marnie, now Trippier. Trippier's ball in, oh, great effort, great goal. Danny Ings for Burnley again. Cranchard takes, the near post again was the routine. Oh, what a finish, Richard Dunn! Wow! The centre-half with a goal any striker would be more than proud of. Bit of room now to work in for Michael Kitely. And Kitely crosses, oh, great ball in, and Sam Vokes. Ings chasing down Benoit Asuakoto. He's got in here, Danny Ings. Ings, Vokes surely, Vokes certainly. Barton there with a lovely ball out to Junior Hoylett, and he will look to turn and twist Ben Mee. Hoylett away from Ben Mee here. Hoylett's ball across, oh, and in from Muddy Bumaiga on his debut, like Kevin Doyle. The new arrivals with the instant dividends for Queen's Park Rangers. As the whistle goes to end one of the games of the season in this division, make no mistake about that. Honours even between second and third. QPR 3, Burnley 3.
We're at Turf Moor for what could be Burnley's promotion party, with visitors Middlesbrough attempting to take on the role of the Poopers.
On the 15th of April, 1989.
Well, now the players and supporters will prepare for a minute's silence in respect of those terrible events at the FA Cup semi-final in 1989.
They will never be forgotten.
Here's Trippier, now Marnie, Trippier again, stretching out the legs, keeps on going, it's a super ball, terrific chance for Barnes, and it's Ings who fires it wide, over the head of Barnes, met by Ings and sliced out for a goal kick. Fabulous ball by Trippier, it was over Barnes, and Ings, well, he applauds the intent. Me with a header. Prodded forward by Whitehead. Tomlin looking busy. And the deflection takes it out for a corner. He's always had an eye for a goalie, Tomlin. You can see this was always going away from the target once it flicked off the feet of Trippier. Now here's Arfield. Charged down well by Woodgate. In by Mee, and at the far post with a header off the bar is Kitely, and then it was nudged over the top, and it looks as though the opening goal was beckoning. Arfield's shot was charged down, Mee floated it in, Kitely's header off the bar, and then Barnes tried to twist his body and head the rebound into the net, but the crossbar, and then just a bit of misfortune denying Burnley the goal. Kitely, good ball. Ings with a little flick and a chance to bring in opponents, and Ings, well, he almost got on the end of the pass from Marnie, who burst forward from the midfield. Well, the 1-2 of sorts, wasn't it, between Marnie and Ings, and a really good tackle preventing Ings from scoring. And it was Adoma who got there, all credit to him. Butterfield. Now Adoma. This is an area where you'd expect to see him taking on Mee. In towards Graham. Good chance. Good chance. Middlesbrough's best by some margin. And the visitors as close as they've been to taking the lead. Terrific ball in by Adoma. Really good run from Graham, who met it on the full, but couldn't keep it under the bar. Jones tried to find Ings, and he does succeed. And Ings on target. Konstantopoulos just about gathers it in at the second attempt at least. Well struck after he'd held off Chalobah. Trying to get the better of Butterfield, and he's managed to do so. And here's Ings. Burnley have plenty forward, and one of them is Arfield, and the deflection takes it out for a goal kick. It could have gone anywhere. Arfield hit it, it then rebounded back at him, and though he didn't control what happened next, the ball hit him and could have gone anywhere. As it is, it went out for a goal kick. Another half a chance, well defended by Ayala. Now Graham brings in Ledbetter on towards Tomlin. And then hit by Graham and turned aside by Heaton. Well, it's the second time that Burnley have been tested by the man on loan from Sunderland, Danny Graham. Picked up by Tomlin. A few nervous looks from the Burnley supporters towards this attempt, and Butterfield on target and tipped over by Heaton again. Well, no wonder the Burnley supporters were looking anxiously at events. This is a good spell for the visitors. And again, Heaton forced into a good save, this time to deny Butterfield. First he saves from Graham, then from Butterfield. Still with Arfield, tackled by Woodgate, breaks for Ings, into the path of Marnie. Marnie slips it through for Trippier, onside, great clearance, still not cleared, and in the end it goes out for a corner. A real side to goal for the likes of Ings and Barnes, but none of them could convert. Trippier with the low ball into the centre, and in the end it deflected off Ings and then off Adoma and out for a corner. Burnley 0, Middlesbrough 0. And another poor corner, thumped away by Whitehead on the near. Here's Tomlin, trying to run away from Arfield, still going Tomlin, and turned into the back of the net by Butterfield. And Middlesbrough are in front from one end of the field to the other. The script has been torn apart by the visitors here. It is their supporters behind the goal who are celebrating. Tomlin just kept on going, he lost Arfield, and Butterfield flicked it, had a quick glance at the assistant, realised he was onside, and then began to celebrate. Middlesbrough leading at Turf Moor. It's Burnley 0, Middlesbrough 1, Jacob Butterfield. Keightley will take the corner. Better delivery and headed over the top by Ings, who made his run from far post to near and wasn't really picked up. Forward, a good one by Duff, and the header is a good one from Barnes, and the save from Konstantopoulos equally. Good ball in from Duff, good header down by Barnes, and Konstantopoulos with his first genuine save of the afternoon, keeping his clean sheet intact. Can Trippier find the equaliser for Burnley? It's on target, and Konstantopoulos punches it away. And Trippier looks at the heavens in frustration. Looked a little bit too close to the goalkeeper, but the keeper taking no chances and using his preferred right fist to get it out of harm's way. It's Jones, over the bar by Konstantopoulos. Second time that he has beaten over a free kick from similar positions, one from the right, one from the left. Another Burnley corner, another opportunity perhaps. Stanislas floats it in, comes over to the far side, Duff slams it. Ledbetter gets in the way. Brilliant defending again. They're throwing bodies at it, Middlesbrough. Offside against Barnes. Free kick to Middlesbrough. And now the Middlesbrough players are getting angry. It's got everything, this game. Absolutely everything that you want at this time of the season. Well, here's the penalty appeal for Burnley. No, I don't think it is. It's Aitor Karanka's asking, where is this extra minute coming from? Another push, a free kick to Burnley, one more chance. And the card is coming out, and this time it is red, because it is a yellow card followed by a red for Ayala, who had just been booked seconds earlier. Well, Ayala was booked seconds ago after an altercation with Barnes, and then when he was adjudged to have kicked the ball away there, he has now got a second yellow. That's got to be one of the quickest double yellow carded sendings off in football history, I think. That was the foul earlier, and this is him kicking the ball away that led to his yellow card. And he'd already been booked. And Middlesbrough supporters punch the air with delight. Sean Dyche strides purposely towards his opposite number. Burnley were hoping this would be the day that their promotion to the Premier League was confirmed. It's all gone horribly wrong. Aitor Karanka's side have beaten them. They've completed the double, courtesy of a goal on the counter-attack by Butterfield. It's finished here at Turf Moor. A terrific second half in particular. Burnley 0, Middlesbrough 1.
Lafondra, and the chase is really on now. Reading with an opportunity, and it's touched in. McAnuff led the break, but it'll go down as an own goal. Atkins pleased with the efforts of his men, and certainly with the scoreline. This is Marnie for Burnley, and it wasn't cleared, and the cost is an equaliser, delivered by Scott Arfield. Reading just switched off. Untidy by Pearce, but Arfield seizes upon the loose ball. Dean Marnie. Shot is a good one, and Reading, having led, now trail. And they're vulnerable. Danny Ings, the scorer, his 26th goal of a breakthrough season. Morrison. Good effort, great goal! Fabulous, fabulous goal by Gareth McLeary. Well beyond the 3 promised minutes. That's it. Full time at the Medeski. And as things are right now, it's the end of Reading's season.
This is Eagles. Still Chris Eagles, the former Burnley man, of course, cuts it back. It's Lee, it's deflected. Oh, and it's off the bar. So close for Bolton. Heavily involved so far tonight. That's a good ball in, and a header just off target. I don't fancy it tonight. I could fancy it here. Ball into the path of Scott Arfield, who took it first time, but couldn't find the target. That was a real chance. With a Bolton corner. It's a deeper one this time. The goalkeeper makes the save.
Got across well, Heaton. The whistle has gone anyway, it's a free kick. Turned into a very useful ball actually for Jutkiewicz. Trying to wriggle away from Kieran Trippier and does so and delivers the cross, which is deflected. Comes here for David Jones. That's a good save by Bogdan. Still maybe the danger, it hasn't yet actually gone out of play, has now. And he'll survive the scare. Lost out. It may yet come straight back at Bolton. Straight at Adam Bogdan though. Marnie. Into Arfield. Oh, and touched in by Sam Vokes. Breakthrough for Burnley just before the hour. And it's Vokes who's got it. 6 in 7 games now. They lead at the Reebok. Played up towards Jutkiewicz. Did well up against Jason Shackle. But Heaton is not tested this time. Baptiste to Eagles. Baptiste has continued his run. Alex Baptiste deflected. Only out as far as Eagles, who goes for the spectacular. Too much on it.
And it's a very different brand of football these days. And for both these two sides, there is a desire to be among the game's elite once again next season. Oh, it's a dreadful ball across his own area, and Green with a challenge. And the referee weighs play on, and Carl Henry with the most bizarre ball across the face of his own goal. Suddenly, almost gifted Burnley a chance. Queen's Park Rangers have escaped for the moment. Henry beaten to it by Marnie. Strong play from Marnie. Ings. Marnie was fouled. The ball goes to Vokes. Up towards Ings. Good football from Burnley. Fantastic goal. Absolute beauty. And Vokes and Ings have struck again. Goal. Marnie wins the ball from Henry, and then look at the Ings-Vokes partnership. It's telepathic, it's magnificent, it's 1-0 Burnley. Ings, Vokes. Vokes and Ings together again. Here is Ings, back towards Vokes, but it was just cut out by Hill, and was that a foul? It was, penalty. Barton turns away in disgust, but referee Andy Haynes has pointed to the spot for the foul on Ings. 2-0. The league leaders will climb further clear, courtesy of another double from Danny Ings. Seven wins in a row for Burnley, and they've seen off the only unbeaten record in all four divisions. Ings with a penalty, Green sent the wrong way. Burnley 2, Queen's Park Rangers 0.
Burnley flying high at the top of the Championship. They are unbeaten still at Turf Moor this season. Burnley with a deadly strike force of Ings and Vokes, who've got 27 league goals this season between them. Vokes through, chance for Mane, he's put it wide. English ball, Mane over the top, and Vokes is in! Vokes scores! Burnley eventually make the breakthrough through Sam Vokes. Sent in from Lee. Heads go up, touched on, and it's into the net. Maguire has got it, silencing Turf Moor, and Sheffield Wednesday immediately back on level terms. Out to the left it goes. Danger here for Burnley. Deflection, and it's a good save from Heaton. That's a fine pass to try and get Vokes away. Cuts inside. Vokes all on his own. It's behind Ings, and it's cleared off the line superbly. And taking over is Maguire, and down he goes, looking for a penalty, and Maguire's going to get booked for simulation. Oh, and now then, Burnley appeals for a penalty. Oh, and they've hit the post through Ings. And Barnes to keep in, and he has done. Barnes' delivery as well. Who's it going to fall to? Oh, magnificent to deny Ings. It could just be that here at Turf Moor. Wonderful entertainment at Turf Moor. And Burnley and Sheffield Wednesday have to settle for a point here.
Burnley taking on Watford at Turf Moor. He's a former Watford manager. The free kick in by Trippier. Bounces all the way through though to Jonathan Bond. Lost at Huddersfield at the weekend, Burnley. Haven't lost 2 in a row since April. Here's Trippier. Skips around the challenge of Sean Murray. Good ball in. Arfield with a first time shot which was saved by Bond. Good running by Junior Stanislas, did well to get the ball across, met by the header of Scott Arfield, and a better save from Bond. That's the best save he's had to make so far, the Watford goalkeeper. Tracy, cutting his side away from Bertocchio. Oh, it's a good strike, straight at Bond. Didn't have to move too far, the goalkeeper. Might be a break on here for Burnley. Arfield. Goes himself, Scott Arfield. When he had options on, Sam Vokes being one of them. It's a comfortable save from Bond. Bertocchio. Plenty of the ball in the second half, Christian Bertocchio. There's McGugan. He used the pace on the cross to guide it goalwards. It was well saved by Tom Heaton. Oh, lovely vision to spot the run of Sean Murray. Just too high for Bertocchio, who's continued his run. McGugan. Burnley corner, plenty of players forward. It's Vokes with a header. He's gone for a goal kick. Deeney. Trippier goes across. McGugan trying to squeeze the ball through, but only finds the side netting. Well, neither side able to make the breakthrough. Point apiece. Sean Dyche, the former Watford manager, gets a point against his old employers. It's finished 0-0.
Number 11, Thomas Ince, and number 9, Stephen.
Queen's Park Rangers' is defeat earlier on today. Burnley looking to go back to the top of the Championship. It's a superb hit from Danny Ings. 17 goals for the season, and Burnley are off and running. Header on, and it's in. Final touch, I think, from Craig Cathcart. And Blackpool are back on level terms. Brings Ince into play. Dangerous every time he's been on the ball, Ince. And this is Gosling! Really good stop by Tom Heaton to deny Blackpool taking the lead. Winning the last 3 away from home, Blackpool. And they are peppering the goal of Burnley. Ings, and still Danny Ings. He's close to a second goal of the day. Arfield looks to Curley, brilliant! It's a moment of fantastic quality from Scott Arfield, and Burnley lead again. Here's Ince, picking up on the loose ball. Ince goes for it, as Blackpool look for a second equaliser this afternoon. Oh, it's hit the woodwork. The court jokes out a little. Well left, this is Vokes. And Jokes to the rescue for Blackpool down to his left. Piling on the pressure here at Burnley. All on his own is Marnie. And now he's got the support from Ings. Superb block. Wonderful defending, Craig Cathcart.
Who began life without Charlie Austin, while Bolton boss Dougie Freedman handed debuts to Alex Baptiste, Mark Tierney and Jermaine Beckford. Dan O'Hagan was watching this one.
Alex Baptiste. Covering here is Shackle, bounce though is awkward for the Burnley captain, who recovers to concede the throw-in. Eagles here for Baptiste. Eagles again. Chris Eagles. Jermaine Beckford comes in now to Lee Chun-yong. Mido Kamara with a frankly sizzling hit. Certainly this was the first major scare for Burnley's new goalkeeper Tom Heaton. Long away. Now David Jones, who's had a busy first half in the midfield for Burnley. Now Vokes on for Danny Ings. Ings accelerates, and Ings goes on here, and Danny Ings has the season's first championship goal. On the back of a prolific pre-season, now fully fit, is this the year where Danny Ings delivers for Burnley? He gets the final strike away. Hard to see, hard to tell, but Ings or Wheater, either way, 1-0 Burnley. Pratley. Here now goes Chris Eagles. Eagles, Pratley! Parity in Lancashire. Pratley's bludgeon finish has Bolton back at 1-1. This has been so far an absolute rip snorter of a Lancashire derby. So the right of Stanislas or the left of Wallace. It's Stanislas who went for goal in an awkward save at the near post from Bogdan. Unconvincing but effective. Not one here from the goalkeeping manual, was it? corner from Lee. He's come a long way here, and Wheat is in, and the ball wouldn't fall for him. And Burnley survive an almighty scare in their own 6-yard box. David Wheater with a couple of bites of this. Trackley, here's Craig Davis. And Craig Davis from range! Punched away by the flying Heaton. Well, Beckford posed no menace with a moment of coming on. Craig Davis does the opposite. Great connection and a fine save too from the debut-making Burnley keeper. That's top corner bound, isn't it?
We are a club that has had to sell in its past to make sure that the club moves forward, if you like. And, you know, we're running with a small squad, but as you can tell, it's a knit squad. There's some really good quality there. And that's an important part of a championship season, having that knit feeling to your squad and the way they conduct themselves as a team. And I thought there was really, really good signs of that today against a very, very good Bolton side with, you know, very big power in the market.
The approach play, build-up play was fantastic. I just felt there was times, you know, we're getting to certain areas we just didn't quite fire all cylinders, but, you know, with the Davin and Gold and Chris Eagles, you know, and Beckfords, you know, it's just a matter of time.
Martin, won by Duff. Martin wins it back again though. Good tussle, but a foul, and Burnley have the free kick. Martin is perplexed by the decision, but the verdict goes the way of Burnley, and indeed the yellow card comes the way of Martin. Kitely tries to get beyond and was surely fouled. The referee says no, and then Kitely gets it back. And now Ings. Jones on the volley! Wow! Fabulous! Terrific goal! Still with Dawkins, on towards Martin. He took a tumble in the area, and a dive has been given before the ball goes into the net, and I think Martin's going off. Here he is. A second booking for a dive, and the ball was then swept into the net, but the referee had already blown for simulation, and Martin, who's already been booked, gets a second yellow for the dive, and Derby are down to 10. Hughes gets beyond Jones. Salmon's ball in, away by Schaefer. Salmon again, and the deflection almost takes it in, and Heaton just about hangs on. Corner goes short to Duff, who leaves it. Ings, deflection, 2-0! Doubles Burnley's grip on second place in the championship table. Well, just after Derby County had had their best spell of the match, a decisive blow for Burnley, a clever corner routine. Ings' shot was...
Nico Cranchar again here with the dead ball delivery. A lively QPR. In by Cranchar, and this time it's in. Debut goal, Kevin Doyle. Marnie, now Trippier. Trippier's ball in, oh, great effort, great goal. Danny Ings for Burnley again. Cranchar takes, the near post again was the routine. Oh, what a finish, Richard Dunn! Wow! The centre half with a goal any striker would be more than proud of. Bit of room now to work in for Michael Kitely. And Kitely crosses, oh, great ball in, and Sam Vokes. Ings chasing down Benoit Asuakoto. He's got in here, Danny Ings. Ings, Vokes surely, Vokes certainly. Barton there with a lovely ball out to Junior Hoylett, and he will look to turn and twist Ben Mee. Hoylett's away from Ben Mee here. Hoylett's ball across, and in from Modibo Maiga on his debut. Like Kevin Doyle, the new arrivals with the instant dividends for Queen's Park Rangers. As the whistle goes to end one of the games of the season in this division, make no mistake about that. Honours even between second and third. QPR 3, Burnley 3.
Nottingham Forest win at Leicester last week was their first in 4 championship matches. 2 defeats prior to that against Yeovil and Blackpool. Henry Lansbury, 1 of 2 over the free kick, curled over the wall onto the crossbar. Good effort from Lansbury, and the follow-up goes wide. Lansbury, really positive start by Nottingham Forest. It flicks off the heels of Michael Duff. The 2 waiting in the centre, it's just too high for Simon Arfield. Plenty of players forward, that looked like a handball, was it? And the referee has given the penalty. And a chance for Burnley here to go in front. Sam Vokes from the penalty spot and finds the bottom corner beyond Carl Darlow. Back by Lehigh. Yara. Jamie Patterson did well to get to the byline, chipped across and headed in from close range by Simon Cox. And Nottingham Forest are back on level terms before half-time. Chipped out wide by Gonzalo Yara. Mayiski. 3 waiting in the centre. Cox. Chris Cohen. Shalabar. Just curled over the top by Nathaniel Shalabar. Couldn't quite keep it down. Jamie Mackie has the ball and the full-time whistle goes. Forest and Burnley have to settle for a point apiece. It's finished 1-1 at the City Ground.
Marnie absolutely clattered into. Eventually Arfield gets his shot away. But Burnley are pressing. Moved on by Jones. Vokes has his effort, but I think there were better options ahead of him in truth. Down the line by Marnie. Arfield, it almost dipped under the bar. Goalkeeper had to watch it. Cleared away by Doncaster. Keep getting themselves onto unnecessary situations and relying on their goalkeeper to bail them out. Arfield squares up to Husband. Swept in. It's a really good ball. The referee's pulled it back. Penalty, he says. Well, there must have been a shirt pull or something in there. So up steps Vokes. Never in any doubt. He's having a great season. And he looks so confident from 12 yards. He pops it in the top corner for Burnley. Barnes steers away. Arfield into the penalty area. Vokes for a second. It is. Smashes it into the roof of the net. But it has been ruled out. Offside flag is up. He just strayed beyond the last man. But instinct finishing there from him. Stanislas, side netting, part of the ground, thought he had scored. It's wave after wave of counter-attack. Jones picks it up. Stanislas, surely this to seal it. All 3 points are Burnley's. With 15 minutes to go. A second of the season for Stanislas. It's a great free kick off the frame of the goal and skied over the top of the bar. What a wonderful opportunity to pull one back for Miete.
Championship leaders Burnley have won their last 4 matches. If they can make it 5 against Reading this afternoon, it'll be their best start to a season since 1961. Floated ball in towards the penalty area. Ings might score here. Ings does score. Kieran Trippier's ball in. Completely bemused the Reading defence. And Danny Ings has another goal to add to his collection. Crossing towards Pogrebniak. Tipped over the top by Heaton. Good save. Reading will be confident of trying to turn this around. They're unbeaten in 6. Mind you, they've let Burnley in here. It's 2-on-2. Can Arfield finish this? McCarthy. Heaton's kick is flicked on nicely. Ings gets the shot away. McCarthy once again. Claret's corner. There we go. That's a fabulous save for McCarthy yet again to deny Ings. It's a nice pass to release Danny Ings from Sam Vokes. Ings is in here. Could be 2-0. McCarthy makes the block. Vokes sprung the offside trap. Sam Vokes rolls it home. And with 10 minutes to go, Burnley are 2-0 up. Timed his run to perfection, and it's that combination again, Ings and Vokes. It's worked well for Burnley. Reading note, they've just got to throw men forward. Header back across goal. Oh, it's gone in! Off Jason Shackle. Well, that was bizarre because Shackle can't have seen it coming. He didn't make a play for the ball. It was just headed back across goal by Pogrebniak. Burnley fans whistle. They want to hear that noise from the referee. They lead 2-1. And there it is. It's a victory for Burnley that keeps them top of the championship. It ends Reading's unbeaten run. Burnley 2, Reading 1. Burnley have made their best start to a league season in 12 years. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games in all competitions, winning 6 of them. Today they come to a Doncaster side who have taken 4 points from their last 2 matches. Good scrap between Welland and Ings, and the referee plays advantage for Doncaster. Makeda waiting for it here inside the penalty area. Still Federico Makeda, tight angle. Goalkeeper makes a good block, Tom Heaton, to turn it away with his legs. Ings slips on through to Jones, just pushed the midfielder a little bit wide. Pushed it back to Vokes, who's gone down under Shackle's challenge. It's a penalty. Jason Shackle brought down Sam Vokes, and on the stroke of half-time, Burnley have a chance to go in front from the spot. Sam Vokes slips it past Ross Turnbull into the bottom corner. And the Clarets are in front just before the break. Meaty kick forward from Heaton. And allowed to bounce. Kitely closing down well. He's robbed Paul Quinn. Michael Kitely in for 2 possibly. Good interception to prevent the goal. Combination really of Husband and Shackle. Kitely squared to the cross. Nobody could put it in. Corner is played deep, very deep. There's nobody out there, in fact. Arfield will rescue it. Coppinger comes across. Options in the box here, driven across. Is that an own goal? I think it is. It's into the back of the net anyway. And with a couple of minutes to play, that might be game, set, and match for Burnley. It's come off of Rob Jones, the cross, and gone beyond Turnbull. 2-0. There's the full-time whistle. Burnley's unbeaten run goes on. Penalty and an own goal, enough to them to see off Doncaster at the keep note. Bournemouth have failed to win in their last 2. It's all the way through to Tom Heaton. Almost fell for Ranty. And then Francis. Heaton again gets his body right behind it, the Burnley keeper. Grabban. Duff back to his goalkeeper. Well, they're claiming a back pass off Michael Duff. Ian Hart with the corner. And headed in by Tokelo Ranty. Just his 3rd goal in 22 appearances. Trippier. Nicely played down the line, flicked back by Dean Marnie. That shot took a deflection and he's turned in by Keith Tracy from close range. And midway through the second half, Burnley get themselves back on level terms. Harry Arter with the Bournemouth corner. And Cook's header back across, Elphick! Brilliant stop by Tom Heaton. Tipped over. Cook with a long throw. Plenty of distance on this one in towards the near post. Dealt with by the Burnley defence. Second chance to cross for Cook. Comes back to Matt Ritchie. Lovely ball in. And the header goes just wide. Arter. Ian Hart. Ritchie. Trying to get the better of Dean Marnie. Mark Pugh. Good pace to get to the byline. Great pull back. Couldn't apply the finish. McDonald and Simon Francis can't apply the finish either. Trippier with the long ball forward, headed away by Elphick. Burnley desperately going in search of a winner, but they won't get a winner. They'll have to settle for a point.
They return to Turf Moor for Eddie Howe as he brings his Bournemouth side to visit the leaders Burnley. It's a sumptuous delivery and it's headed over. There's a wonderful pass up to the far side. Home fans cry shoot, and he does. And Camp. And it goes. It's a decent delivery, it's a wonderful clearance. It's a nice flick on to Ranty. Wonderful turn! Fantastic hit! And Bournemouth strike first at Turf Moor. What a hit! Into Vokes. Can Vokes score? No is the answer. That's a free header though, and Ings is up! And Burnley are back level. Danny Ings can do no wrong. Burnley's man of the moment scores again. Tracy. Oh, it's over the wall. And Camp makes a really good save. That's a good looking pass to me. Vokes is there. Well, that would have been a spectacular winner. It is a point apiece. Richly entertaining. 1-1.
In prospect here. Burnley are one of only two teams in English football unbeaten at home so far this season. And there's a run on now for Jamie Vardy. Burnley shirts all around him, but it's still Vardy. Nugent, chance, goal! Brilliantly taken by David Nugent. The former Burnley loanee for the league leaders. And they dream of the Premier League now. Knockout, sight of goal! Woodwork saves Burnley. Ball slip, will let in. Off-field. Denied by Schmeichel. Lose it in meek fashion. Here's Kitely trying to do something about the situation. And finally a save for Schmeichel. And for Wood to chase. He's done well here against Duff. It's Chris Wood! Oh, magnificent! And Leicester's inexorable march back to the Premier League after a 10-year absence continues. Wonder strike from Chris Wood. 9 points from the last 8 games to get back to the Premier League after a 10-year absence.
Which begin 4 points off the playoff places. Burnley here to enjoy the celebrations. They are there, home and dry. Promotion sealed here when they beat Wigan 2-0 on Monday. A missed kick here by Berra, lets Danny Ings in for Burnley. It's Danny Ings, comes inside and shoots into the side netting. His reaction suggests he knows how good a chance that was. Burnley's best of this first half. Berra's lapse, and Ings with a shot which had Gherkin beaten, but finds the side netting. Marnie, Ashley Barnes here, it's Danny Ings here, real chance, Kitely! 3 goals in 3 games. It is a hammer blow to the Ipswich hopes of making the playoffs. Ipswich here were opened up. Ashley Barnes for Ings. Gherkin does well. And Kitely could not refuse the opening. His excellent end-of-season form continues here, Kitely, as he deals Mick McCarthy's men a rotten hand in the playoff race. Wallace here for Marnie. Marnie across, Ings is up, hit the crossbar. Danny Ings nearly the second goal on the day to surely finish off Ipswich, but not quite. And Ings gets between the markers here. Back off the bar. It's Paul Taylor! And Heaton's fingertips keep it out. Only 1 goal this season away to Blackpool in their first away win of the campaign back in November. This was top corner bound, but for Heaton's intervention. Here, the game won by Michael Kitely, who embraces his former manager warmly. Sean Dyche and Burnley have another win. Full-time score, Burnley 1, Ipswich Town 0.
Away by Lascelles, brought down again then by Jones, and forward to Arfield, 25 yards out, Arfield plays it through Fox's leg, it's a shoot, and it's under Caldalo, and then spins up into the back of the net, and Burnley have the lead after 11 and a half minutes. Opportunity here maybe for Kieran Trippier to get a throw in into the penalty area down the right. His side already 1-0 up, takes the throw short, gets it back again, Trippier, and is faced by Patterson. Couple of tricks to try and get past him, and then does drill across in, and the header at the back post is by Sam Vokes, and Burnley have doubled their lead after 24 minutes. Kitely's got 3 to aim for in the middle, and he's got Mee on the overlap. There he is, Mee crosses the ball back, Vokes with a shot, deflects, and this time it does go in, and this time Burnley do have goal number 3 with 10 minutes to go to half-time. Patterson attacking the edge of the penalty area, cuts in field, tries to give it Cox, great ball inside to Cox, goes down, and Forest get a penalty kick. Abdoun has placed the ball to take this penalty in front of the travelling Forest supporters. He's the man that's placed the ball, steps back to the edge of the area, Abdoun now, and runs up, and the goalkeeper saves it back again to Abdoun, and he heads in the rebound. And Forest do have themselves a goal.
Turf Moor the venue as Burnley look to keep up their push for promotion.
Number 15, Ed Upson. Number 7.
Good ball in, comes back to Walford. Great finish. And Millwall take the lead. It's Martin Walford through a crowded area. They've just gone off the pace a little bit. A great chance here, and they're back on level terms. And it's Danny Ings, the man who simply cannot stop scoring at the moment. That's his 18th league goal this season. David Jones utilising a little bit of space inside the penalty area. Ings couldn't get a touch. Here is Ings. Was he caught in the box? Referees had a look and said he was caught. It's a penalty. A chance for Ings from the penalty spot against Bywater. Good save by the goalkeeper. And they'll feel justice he's done there. Millwall felt it was a harsh penalty given against Najim Abdou. Flicked on again. It's Marnie! It's a great finish. And Burnley take the lead for the first time. Dean Marnie. A rare goal from him. Trippier again. That's a good look up. That's a brilliant ball, brilliantly controlled as well by Ings, and what a goal that is. Kieran Trippier's vision, Danny Ings' control and finish, and a stunning way for Burnley to go into a 3-1 lead at Turf Moor. Fredericks. He did well to get to the byline. Fredrickson turned onto his own bar, I think that by Tom Heaton. There goes the whistle. It's a victory for Burnley by 3 goals to 1.